So hello everyone, today we're looking at the Doogee F3 Pro. The F3 Pro is one of the latest outings by phone company Doogee, and it's supposed to be marketed as a low to mid budget device with decent specs to boot. Now if those claims hold up, we'll see about that today. I'm going to start off with a small unboxing so you know what you get when you order the device, what comes in the box. So as you can see, it's a pretty low profile box. It doesn't have much going on, just some, the name of the phone on the front and in the back, some specs and the email number of the phone. I think I'm going to blur this out. So without further ado, let's open this thing up. Let's remove this bubble plastic. And right here, we've already got the phone. Let's take it out. We'll look at this more later. The first thing I'm going to tell you is that it comes out of the box with a plastic case of sorts. This thing, I don't recommend using this because the edges aren't polished very well. So if you're holding the phone in any position, it chaves your fingers and it hurts after a while. So I use this for one day before discarding it. But it's a nice gesture that they've provided it, and who knows, maybe it doesn't bother you so much. But I don't recommend using this. Let's put this to the side. Put the phone here for a moment. Let's open this thing up. See what it has. Right here we've got the USB charging and data cable. We've got a charger with the Doogee name on it. We've got a little bag with some tools for the SIM card slot. Want to open it. I want to put your card in it if you have a nano SD SIM card, and it has to be a micro SIM card. So we're going to use this opening tool later, so I'm just going to put it to the side for now. Let's discard this. Let's take out this part. Alright, and then here we've got another small package which has some manuals, safety information, and a quick start guide, and a spare screen protector, which is always nice. And that's pretty much all that comes in the box, not too much. No in-ear buds or anything. But they aren't very they aren't very good normally. So I don't mind that much that they don't come with it. So going on with the design of the phone, I have to say I'm really fond of this kind of design. I'm not that fond of a non-removable battery. I rather have control over my device, so I can maybe have more than one battery as a backup. But if you want to make a non-removable battery device, this is how you do it. It's really thin. It feels really sturdy, really stable. You know, it's very nice. The glass in the back, it's a preferential thing. If you like having that, feel of something hard at the back, it's for you. I don't mind that much. I don't care about, the glass in the back or not, but, it's a nice touch. Nice, it feels, it's always really, feels cold in your hand, which is nice. Um, the aluminum at the sides, I don't know, I think it's aluminum, but it's some kind of alloy at least. It looks very premium. It's laser cut with some kind of special technique. I think it's called a CNC technique. It's the same way the frame for the Samsung Galaxy S6 is cut. So that's nice. Some things that we can see about the design. We've got the camera here, the calling speaker here, the IR sensor for proximity sensing and stuff is over here. Right here we've got the capacitive buttons. Now these aren't backlit, so in the nighttime you won't see your buttons very well. I don't like this fact. This coupled with the fact that there's no notification LED doesn't make me very happy. I don't like that much. So there's no way, like normally if there's no notification LED, you can install some kind of tweak that makes the backlit buttons act like a notification LED, but these aren't even backlit, so there's no way to know if you've gotten a message or something if you don't see the screen light up or hear the buzz. So, that's a small niggle I have with it. At the back here we've got the camera right here, which is a little protruding from the rest of the device, if you can see that. So that's not that good, but you know, as long as it hasn't gotten any scratches yet, so as long as it's scratch resistant, I think it's fine. Right here we've got the dual flash LED. And at the edges right here we've got the audio jack. Right here we've got the volume rocker and the power button. Those are both in alloy as well. And they also feel they're very flush inside their fittings, and they feel very sturdy. Right here at the bottom we've got the USB port and the microphone. And over here we've got the SIM and SD card slots. So this phone has a mechanism that either lets you use one SD card and one SIM card, or two SIM cards. So I'm going to show you how that works. First we open the slot by inserting this tool. Then we can open this up. So right now there's no SIM card in here, but there's an SD card, as you can see here. But right here you can fit a SIM card, and at the other side you can replace this SD card with another SIM card. So it's either dual SIM or SIM and SD. Just going to place this back inside. So yeah, that's about it for the design. I'm going to tell you a bit about the specifications now. So I'm just going to talk about the specs real quick. The device is powered by a MediaTek 6753 system on chip, which is weaker than the 52 variant, but it has way more LTE bands. So if connectivity is more important to you than power, than performance, then you know this chip is better for you. The screen is a 5-inch full HD screen with IPS technology. It is covered by a pane of Corning Gorilla Glass 3, as is the back, so you don't have to fear leaving your keys in your pocket with your phone, because the screen is supposed to be pretty scratch resistant. The cameras are a 13 megapixel sensor in the back and a 5 megapixel sensor in the front. Now on the box these are advertised as being 16 megapixel and 8 megapixels respectively, but these are software interpolated values, so I wouldn't count on those values too much. I wouldn't, expect those kinds of qualities. The battery is a 2200 mAh battery. It seems pretty small, but it's only a 5-inch phone. It's only a 5-inch screen, and actually, Doogee have done a pretty good job in optimizing battery performance, as you'll see later in this review. So the battery isn't as bad as it sounds. The phone is fitted with 3 gigabytes of RAM, which is pretty good for multitasking, especially for a phone at this price, and 16 gigabytes of ROM storage. Now this isn't a lot, but the SD card slot takes micro SD cards up to 128 gigabytes, so you can fit it with as much memory as you like. And of course the whole thing is powered by Android 5.1. Now I don't think there's much chance of this phone getting any significant updates, so I wouldn't count on getting a Marshmallow or anything like that. But it's recent enough, and I think more stage fright and stuff like that has already been solved on this device. So I think it's still a pretty trustworthy OS. That's pretty much all I wanted to say about the specs, so let's not dally and turn the thing on.